It's been about say about 3 months without power. Human race is barely holding on, but Matt Limabean, he's still out here. So today I'm gonna give you some pro tips on how to survive when I ain't got no goddamn electric. Alright, now electricity is important, I know. That's why I got my battery pack, you know what I'm saying? I got my battery pack. But there's more things you need than one of these fancy ass cell phones. A battery pack. First thing you need, a loud ass generator. Alright. I know we ain't got one of those right here next to me. If I got one outside, you probably hear that shit from over here. It's right next to my window. So found a way to adjust this light. You'll need a flashlight and plenty of double A's too. Now, first thing you don't need. Alright. Let's see where my goddamn lantern go. We're gonna turn on the lantern. There we go. You don't need a fucking lantern. This motherfucker's gonna get you through some shit, alright? Now, one thing's good during a power outage. Something that they will use back in the day. Nice cold beer. Goddamn. Ain't nothing better than that. Tell you what, gives me some relief in these times of worry. Alright. Check it out. First thing I want to show y'all. That's really important. Look, you're gonna have to resort to tactics you really wouldn't think as normal or necessary, but it's 100% necessary. I may have beer, but that might not hydrate you enough. So what you're gonna need is, ain't much water left, alright? Got oceans and oceans of it, but that shit ain't safe. I'm telling you, best resourceful way you can do this, you got piss in the bottle. And I'm gonna tell you, I peed in this earlier, and I wasn't too happy. It's my 5th day doing this, alright? What you're gonna need is, you're gonna need that hydration. Because when you run around catching wild shit, you're gonna need that, I'll tell you what. So, as you can see, I got my makeshift tent over here. You know, being out here in the wild, it's a struggle. Alright, no electricity, grid's down. It's important. Look, I'll tell you right, things will get better. Now, generators, all that will last you so long. But some people ask me, Matt Limabean, how do you eat? And I'm like, shit, it's easy. If you were from where I'm from, I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to show you the whole process. Alright? So fucking, I can't stick that in my mouth. I ain't no faggot. Find somewhere to put this shit. Alright now. Now look. Most of y'all might not deem this necessary at all. It's necessary. I know all you PETA motherfuckers are gonna be mad about this, but it's necessary. Alright? Times like these, it's a struggle out here. Excuse my French. Look, as you can see, I called me a wild one earlier, right? Called me a wild one. About this one, I say it's weigh about a couple ounces. Got some meat on it, you know what I'm saying? Alright, you're gonna need your fillet knife. That's all you need, a knife. Motherfucker, you caught. You need some shit to catch that with, but all that takes is some rope and some bait. Now, can't forget your safety glasses, alright? Can't forget these. These motherfuckers are important. First, what you wanna do is, you start, let's say right here, cut down to there. Alright, you gotta cut right down the genitals. I know you white girls are like, oh, this shit's gross. Shit, I'm telling you. There we go. There we go. See that shit? It's just packed with meat. Yeah. Right there. There we go. Now, see all that? What What you're gonna do is you're gonna gut it. Alright, you need to gut that shit. You use your hands, you can use a knife. I ain't gonna judge you. Times like these is hard. I know ain't shit. People ain't used to this shit. Here you go. Just gut that shit. Alright. See if I can get all of it out. Alright, you see all that juicy meat? Shit's good for you. This right here, say it lasts me about 3 days. I recommend cooking it raw is just fine too, just like I eat my pepperoni. Now, I'm telling you, these some pro tips, alright? Pro tips. I'm telling you. Survival is important right now. Like I said, about 3 months. I'm an expert. Been doing this all my life. I'm telling you, we need to survive. This is important business. I ain't joking. So I'm telling you right now. I'm praying for y'all.